Hey everybody, this is Eric Worre. Welcome to Network Marketing Pro. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to bust out of a slump, how to do something that really gets you the results that you're looking for. If you happen to be plateaued or you can't quite get yourself to move, the advice that I give people all the time is to engage in a blitz day. Let me explain to you what a blitz day means. A lot of people just slow and steady. Every day they use the product. Every day they talk to one person or maybe two people. Every day they do. So they're plodding through network marketing. And they're not really getting momentum. They're not really getting great results. And they're maybe frustrated by the lack of results. The advice that I give them is you have to up, just like a workout, you have to up the intensity for a short period of time to get to another level. So what would a blitz day look like? Some people say, well, I don't have the time. Well, can you give me one evening? If you can, what I would encourage you to do is go all out for 3 or 4 hours. For 3 or 4 hours, see how many text messages you can send to set up appointments and book your next 30 or 60 days worth of appointments in 3 or 4 hours. In 3 or 4 hours, call as many people as you can. In 3 or 4 hours, do as many presentations as possible. In 3 or 4 hours, get together with your team and do that as a group, right? Role play, practice, work on it, make it happen. But do it in a burst of super intense activity. Like if I'm trying to get somebody moving, I might have a small group that isn't really getting the results that they want to get. Maybe I'll get 10 of those people into a living room and we'll sit down and I'll put up white paper on the walls and we'll write down everybody's name and say, okay, here's the competition. The competition, whoever sends 100 text messages to prospects to set up appointments, that's competition number one. Whoever gets to 100 first is going to win that competition. Second, let's see how many appointments we can schedule with those 100 text messages and follow-up texts and whatever. How many appointments can you schedule to do a presentation, to share your product or your opportunity with somebody else? And I would take 3 or 4 hours. Bring food in, bring drinks in, and we get some competition going, and in 3 or 4 hours, you'll accomplish more with that team than they would accomplish on their own in 6 months. In 3 or 4 hours. So, that's one example of a blitz day. Another example is, how long does it take you to do a presentation? Sit down with somebody and share the product or share the opportunity. You could do it in less than a half an hour, right? If you just sat down with them, you told them your story, you played the video, told them the story, sampled the product, told them the story, showed the brochure, told them the story, showed them the website, whatever it is. You told them the story and you did the thing, okay? Takes less than a half an hour, right? Well, could you? Let's say a person says, well, I don't have a lot of time. I only have 1 day a week. All right, fine. What if you took that 1 day and you really went all out? You gave it 100%, not 99%, not 95%, but you gave it 100%. For 1 day, not a year, not a month, 1 day. What would 100% look like? Would it be possible for you to set up camp in the corner of some Starbucks somewhere and to meet one person every half an hour starting at 7 a.m. and ending at 11 p.m.? Could you do that? That's 16 straight hours. Could you do that? 100%. All out massive action for 16 straight hours. How many presentations would that be? 32 presentations in 16 hours. Your life would never be the same if you just did that one thing. 1 day to change your life. 1 day to go from uncomfortable to comfortable. 1 day to learn how to get in the rhythm of telling the story and doing the thing. 1 day. Now you're going to have to work to set up those presentations, but you could set up 32 in 1 day. Every one of you could do that on a Saturday. Every single one of you. See, well, can you meet at 10:30 at night? Absolutely. You tell everybody, hey, listen, the rest of my day's cooked, but I can meet you at 10:30. If that doesn't work, I guess I could stay a little bit later and meet you at 11. That's more interesting than meeting somebody at noon. They're like, wow, this is really, why are they so busy? This is amazing. So whether it's a morning, it's an evening, or it's a day, 1 day, tell everybody about make 100 phone calls. 1 day, do a presentation every half an hour for every waking moment. 1 day, send out as many text messages and phone calls as possible to book up all of the appointments for the next month or two. 1 day. a blitz day to change your life. See, crawling through network marketing is hard. Going fast is hard, but it's easier. You know, you get there so much faster. I mean, think about this. Would you rather do 32 presentations in 32 weeks or 32 presentations in 16 hours? Which do you think is going to get you better results? 16 hours for sure. And when you do it one presentation a week for 32 weeks, every single time you're going to be nervous. Every single time you're going to be rusty and out of practice. Every single time you're going to be insecure. But if you do those 32 in one day, by the end you'll be just superhuman. You know, the presentations might be 30 minutes long at the beginning, but by the end it's like, hey, here's where I'm going, here's what I'm doing, here's my products and services, I'm going all the way to the top, are you in or you out? It's going to be pretty short by the time you get to that 30-second one, I promise you. It's not going to be as long and timid as the first one. Your posture is going to be different. Your belief's going to be different. Your results are going to be different. That burst of intensity is going to help you go to another level. So my strongest encouragement to you is do a blitz day. Do a blitz morning. Do a blitz night. Do a blitz whole day and change your life. Or, you know, hey, just keep hanging on, crossing your fingers, hoping for the best. And I just don't wish that on you. I know that you're meant for greatness. I know that you're meant for something bigger than what you've been doing. You just gotta have a little faith and work your butt off for a short burst to get a long-term gain. That's our show for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for all of you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro, because it is a stone-cold fact that we do have a better way. Now, let's go tell the world. Everybody have an amazing day, have an amazing week. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.